Hi. Yep, it's me again. Letty's little drawer, but I'm gonna go with well, I'm gonna go back to calling it the Petrie Cast because that seems to be well, it's drawn better. As little better as it is, it's still drawn better. So, still leading with the drawing. I'm not gonna go back to leading with the poetry because poetry, which yeah, there are fans of it. Well, fans of poetry, not necessarily of me, but drawings will always be more popular than words that rhyme. Yes, especially my words. Guess unless I can become super popular. What are the odds of that? Okay. Let's not try to whinge. Cut down on the whinging. We don't want the whinging. We don't want the whinging. We don't want the singing. We don't want you. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I mean, you don't even have to look at my face. It's, well, there's my face. What's up? You just have to look at my art. Wow, 1.1K views, 1.1 thousand views. All right. Ooh, 75 subscribers, 68 subscriptions. Well, subscriptions, that's me subscribing. That just means. Oh, and there's my link. Oh, yes. Okay, hello, profile. Come on, Haps. Did you. Yeah, tweaks are good, but when they're good tweaks. I'm not sold on the tweaks so far. Ah, there we go. What? Why is it? Oops. Hmm. Well, Will just said as why is portrait not? Hmm. Ha. Oh. Anyway. Oh, there we are. So, it's Friday night. Did you have a good week creatively? Those of you who create, be it drawing, writing, singing, painting, sculpture, carving, singing, playing music. Did you crush it? Did you do it daily? Did you do it regularly? Did you make the time? Yes, it's about making the time, not finding it. Well, I've never done it myself, but you do know that every 7 days, there's 168 hours. Oops. So, knowing that, because 24 times 7 is 168, yep, do the math. I've done it. So, knowing that, what you can do, you identify 3 things that you do each week. You know, school, work, art, writing. So yes, writing is an art, but it's, because there's always sleeping, got to account for sleeping, and miscellaneous, which is everything else that doesn't fit in those first 3 categories. So, and the reason it's 5 is easy to remember, and you can put it on a spreadsheet, and you won't have to scroll forever. Like, even if you put it on a spreadsheet that you operate from your phone, you're still, you're 2 scrolls at most. So you go, okay, sleep. I mean, the 8 times 7 is 56. So, but so you go 56, and then so you spread it out, and then what you do, okay, you go, okay, sleep. Well, yeah, I love the 56, but maybe this week I'll sleep 52. And then you take that extra time and you put it to, oh, you're gonna work overtime, or you're gonna do more on your passion, your art, or hey, spending time with the kids, just whatever. And I mean, it doesn't have to be something you do, you must stick to it, but if you set it out ahead of time, as a goal, as just to help with the awareness, odds are it'll help you, because oh, I don't have the time to do that. Yeah, well, you make the time. So work, school, art, writing, time with kids, playing video games, making love, whatever. So, yeah, it's just, but like I said, I've never done it, but there's no reason it can't be helpful. I mean, it can't hurt. You just pick the 3 things. And if you do multipliers, you just put, you put that as the umbrella, and anyway, I've had that thought for a couple years anyway, and I share it on occasion, but no one's ever said if they've tried it and liked it, So if you try it and like it, let me know, because it's a sound. If you got 10 hours in the week. You can make it work. Yeah, I know it's simple, but nothing wrong with simple. Right? Right. Oh, yes. The pro tip. You can thank me by, well, I'm sure you have, but download the app because you're here. Especially if you download it through me. Um, What is it? See, and that's another thing. They took away the helpful, the pro tip. Where's the pro tip? They removed the pro tip. Oh, you're supposed to know it by now. Well, don't make changes that. So download, support. Oh yeah, download, subscribe, and support. If I move the needle of your interest in a positive way. Because for all I know, oh no, it's him. Mark, make a note not to go to him. So DSS. It's supposed to be, yeah, well, yeah. Triple S, no. Download, support, and share. Or IS. Install. Install, share. Install, subscribe, and share. Or support. Yeah. Oh yes, let's see. Let's see. Okay, why? Oh, that's better. But it was Oh well, okay. And that have they Hello. Hey, the lag is better. It's less laggy. And also I don't know how many people have tuned in even. Oh, there we go. Hey, 2 people have tuned in. Woohoo! Yeah, I think the workaround to my scheduling and it not working is that I schedule it so people can see and they know, and then just start a new broadcast and later on erase the scheduled one, because when 2 times I scheduled so far didn't work. One was terrible, crappy audio because of the connection problem, which other people have experienced. And second time it took forever. I ended up not connecting off that scheduled time, and I had to come a few minutes after with a new broadcast. So yeah. So, ooh, 2 people. Maybe it's a couple. Yeah. A couple is watching me from separate rooms as they work. And they're messaging each other back and forth because they admire my hustle, even though they know, yeah, he's got a ways to go to get better. But they like my hustle. So thanks for liking my hustle. Ooh, 3. Even if I've got a long way to go to get, good, or some would say competent. He's so terrible. He's not funny. He has a voice meant for silent pictures. We don't like poetry. And we don't, and even if we did, we wouldn't like kids. It's too grounded in reality and too relatable. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, that's not gonna work. There we go. That's better. Dun, 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 dun. So I had pizza for supper tonight, as I typically do on Fridays. When I was growing up, it was far less frequent to have, like way far less to have pizza on Friday. And when I did, it was homemade growing up. Ah, homemade is the best, but cost, cost and storage. Yeah, so I do it frozen, and then I save 2 slices typically for breakfast. Saturday morning breakfast. You should try, if well, I'm sure you've had cold pizza before. Yeah, you can warm it up, of course, but I just take it out of the fridge. I love pizza. And as I've probably mentioned before, on my pizza, which we can talk about if you want. What's your favorite pizza? On my pizza, never anchovies or pineapple. But if you want to put it on yours, hey, knock yourself out. Your enjoyment of pineapple, anchovies, and whatever doesn't impact my enjoyment of. I go deluxe, so all dressed. Vegetarian's good. Pepperoni in a pinch, cheese in a pinch, but I like the fuller. The more the better, just like hamburgers, which I do on Saturday. Mm. Yes. So Ah, guess that's not gonna work. So, what are you doing right now? Watching TV, watching YouTube, hanging with your person, hanging with yourself. Me, of course, I'm hanging with you guys. Flying solo. Not as my want, but it is. Well, it's just the way things roll. I mean, I love going to movies alone. When I was going to movies at least once a month between July of 2006 and February of 2020, because I had time in March before the pandemic reached full penetration to have gone to see a movie, but the streak still would have come to an end. So, but I did see a couple movies last year when our theaters were open, and just wore a mask. Okay, 4 people. So maybe the early numbers were people giving him a chance, and then they decided, nope, he's not for me. Even though, I watch a lot. I watch my share of art. Now, these are the streams I watch. They're actual artists. I'm just a man who draws. Like, I watch David Finch and his wife Meredith. They stream on the YouTube, on Mondays, 8 o'clock Eastern, out of Ontario. He's a comic book artist. Like, he actually knows how to draw. Unlike me, I just draw. He's drawing whole issues of Batman and Avengers and Moon Knight and a bunch of others, and he's now working on a creator-owned project. And he worked on issues of Wonder Woman with his wife, so just check him out. Definitely worth your time. And others. So yeah, people like to watch art streams. Now, granted, I wouldn't call this an art stream. I mean, I call it Petrie Cast because it's about me. Yeah, but who are you? Well, just a creator. Doing my thing. That means anything to you? So it certainly means more to me than it does to you, and that's understandable because it's my life. But the beauty of a stream like this is you can do your thing and still Watch me do mine. I mean, me, I like to watch streams as I'm writing and or drawing. Yeah, it's just a matter of having, sharing the screen between the stream and what you're doing. But that's me. And here I like to, and other live streams, I like to interact with the creator. Four. That four would be a lot more palatable if there was interaction. I know. Hey, it's hard to stop whinging. It's hard to stop whinging. So if you want me to stop whinging, yes, you'll leave. Okay. Or just engage with me. Don't be so shy. I'm not a scary guy. Like, I'm a pushover, really. Yeah, I was amazed as a boy when, well, it was high school, where someone's sister had a talk with me because I guess I scared her brother. Like, me? Yeah, not, just because I was irked or whatever about something, and wow. Eh, but he was younger. Anyway, so how's your winter been, if you have winter where you were listening to me from? Where are you listening from? Wow. 29 minutes. So, what do you think of Peach? Yes, she's Ascension Peach because it's easy enough to draw. And I can draw them the same with little variation. And it plays off my name because it's very easy to shorten Petrie to Peach. because it's been done. Not necessarily for me, but in the family, sure. So, and peaches taste pretty good too. Not my favorite fruit. Yes, what is your favorite fruit? Either ones you buy regularly or ones you only buy on. Cause, ooh, yeah, of now, well, or how I'm feeling today, of the fruits that I don't buy regularly because of cost, grapes. That's my favorite. Of the fruits that I buy more regularly, yeah, apples. They beat out oranges because oranges are messy. You know, if you open it, you can catch spray of the juice because that's how it rolls, or sprays. Clementines are perfect, but their season is shorter, and so. But also strawberries are good, blueberries, clementines, of course. And yeah, clementines are kick all kinds of butt over the little over nectarines because they're not as sweet. And they're harder to peel. Because that's another thing. Clementines, they peel so easily and they generally don't spray you in the face or the clothing. Torty, turdy, torty, torty. So, would you rather? Hmm. Ah, would you rather be able to instaport to your own space station halfway across the universe that orbits a planet that you could visit, or hmm, be able to become a character in a game and live in that game for weeks at a time? And while in that game, you would possess superpowers and you get freaky with one of the locals. Yeah. Well, you don't have to be freaky, but you would be able to experience intimacy. So if you're doing that, you better be single because there'll be consequences. You what? And rightly so. I'd love I'd love to see your answer. And for the game, ooh, 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7. It's a hangman tweak with cards for points. And this is a game like golf where you want the low score. So for each wrong guess, well, if you guess just by the letter, you know, you run out of chances when you've taken 5, 6, or 7 guesses depending on the word. But if you guess the whole word, because there's clues given that you can access, first guess +5, second guess +10, third guess +15, and then you're out of the round. So, first word, the clue to the first word, which has already been guessed, is 6 letters, and it's desert prick. So that one's easy. That should be easy. You should be able to guess that. Without guessing a single word letter. As the one player, guessed it like that, and so. But for all I know, she's smarter than you, so. And the second, let's just check. And the second word, which is in progress, 7 letters. And the clue is shh. It does not have the letters T and U in it. And she made a couple of guesses at the word. So she's one out away from being out of the round. And the other word that I've given the clue for, because there's five words per game, and I haven't given the clues for words 3 and 4. You know, if it comes to that, I'll give them. And the fifth word, 7 letters, and the clue is Madrid, to be an ass. So, yes, by guessing by the letter, unless you really have feel that you've got that you've guessed the right word, is the best way to go. And oh yeah, points of the cards. Wild cards are worth 50. Jack, Queen, King is worth 10. Are worth 10 each, and so yes, you're playing with a 54 card deck. The ace to 10 are worth 10 each. So, but if you guess, if you guess the word on one guess, you get minus 25. So, just like the player was able to guess the word that she guessed. If you comment, I'll tell you. I mean, I've given it before in previous casts, but for this one, I'm going to leave it open in case you want to play. I know. You're still being very, very shy. Don't want to comment. That's too bad. Don't want to comment. Okay, you may think I've been too whingy, but I think I've been pretty good. At least until I'm not. Um, so, if you've been broadcasting, how's your experience been? Have you enjoyed it? Have you been casting elsewhere? Have you cast? And I'm using cast as broadcast. I'm just cast. I'm still trying to make Haps cast a thing, but since I'm not popular, it's not, people haven't picked it up and said, and everybody's saying Haps cast. Even though it makes sense. We're at Haps. We're not at Periscope. And yeah, I never periscoped, so I don't care about scopes. And hey, Periscope's gonna be gone as its own entity at the end of the month. So yeah, who cares about Periscope? I mean, yeah, if you were a scoper, if you scoped, sure, you're gonna care. But Periscope dumped you, so forget about Periscope. Anyway, whatever your experience, either Periscope, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Vines. Just how's your experience been on Haps? I'm loving it. And eventually, fingers crossed, I'll at least get, a couple hundred people regularly and with interaction. Because why shouldn't I get interaction? Because no, I don't actually think I suck. It's. Uh-oh. Anger's rising. I'm gonna Hulk out. I'm gonna poet out. Arrgh. Me angry, but still rhymey. Poet smash. Yes, poet smash. Poet smash judgy humans who don't like my work. Because I have anti-charisma. And you may not think it's a thing, but sure seems like that. Because same great idea if expressed by someone popular. Oh wow, that's amazing. Oh, you're so smart. I mean, yeah, I get people who laugh at my jokes and think I'm clever, but it would be so much easier if I had charisma, and the anti-charisma extends to ideas. Whereas if I was popular, oh wow, that's a brilliant idea. Let's all, but yeah. C'est la vie. That is the life of me. Well, if you didn't actually suck, if you actually could draw. If you didn't do the voices that you can't do. If. Oh, you do your thing and I guess don't crap on mine. I mean, the drawing, yeah. Thousands could do better than me. Poetry? Not so much thousands. And I like the idea of my poetry in that it's...
Warning. Universal Driver Updater has detected outdated drivers which need to be updated immediately. Click on Update All to get the latest drivers.
See, a complaint I have about too much poetry, too much of the poetry that's written is that it's in the air. Like, it's not saying it, it's just flowery, that it's not rooted in the earth. You know, it's not, it's insubstantive. It's like the wind. So what I do, I refer to as gateway poetry, in that it's try this out, but there's other stuff beyond the gate. So gateway being, well, yes, like a gateway drug, but not, because it's not a gateway to that. It's try my poetry out and go further, or I just stick with mine because mine's awesome, and it's even, and poetry is storyable. You can make good story with poetry, and I've yet to write a poetry novel or a long, but I actually wrote a series of 42 poems that told a narrative about a couple in love that I actually still have some. Yeah, I know where it is. And yeah, I've decided one of the things I'm going to do is read some of my writing that I've already written. I mean, first draft anyway. I don't edit my work, and especially writing in the effort to write 1,000,000 words. Yeah, I don't have time for editing, and so I just first draft. So I've got, well, 3 short stories anyway. Very short stories that I wrote last year. That yeah, I'm gonna read them, and then maybe some unfinished work, because I have, believe me, I've got unfinished work to read for years. So if anyone from Hollywood is listening, let's talk. Hey, why not? I mean, some of the, well, yeah, massively successful, but Twilight? Um, 50 Shades? Ah, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So, I'll hold out hope of some form of that until, well, probably until I die. Which I hope isn't for many decades. So, what's your big dream if you're a creative? Well, whether you're creative or not, but I'm more keenly interested in the dreams of fellow creatives. Whatever you're creating, music, art, writing, juggling, ventriloquism, Want to make movies? Stand up? Porn? Just don't make it here, because I don't. That's not going to go over well. Or will there be an earthquake this year that'll devastate the earth? Break it in half, crack it in half. Or are you familiar with Thunder the Barbarian and you think, was it a runaway planet or a runaway comet? Runaway planet, I think, is going to come between the Earth and the Moon and F the world over. Or the very real, yeah, it's real, climate change. Or a worse pandemic. What do you think of the zombie apocalypse? Yeah, I know I would not want to live in a zombie ravaged world. Nope. That's scary as feck. Feck and scary, too scary for me. No siree, Bob. I don't want nothing to do with that. Wow. It is 11. Almost. I've been at it for almost an hour. And I just got 6 people at some point. Go Petrie. Go Petrie. Go Petrie. Go, go, go. Go Petrie. Go Petrie. Go, go, go. I was with him until he started singing. Well, I do like to joke that I've been banned from singing in 47 countries. No, my singing isn't that bad, and I've not been asked not to sing in any country, but yeah. If they were going to ask me to not to do something, well, maybe aside from ask out their women. No, don't ask our women out. You ask them out and they think all men are suck. Yes, I do believe in self-deprecating humor. Way more than I believe in slapstick. So, not a fan of the Three Stooges. Or crass humor. No. Now you can be smutty with humor without being crass. Like, yeah, toilet humor? No. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, not me. And I love wordplay. And would argue that women should love it too because there's too much truth to men not listening. So if you are into wordplay, you are listening. And you're also smart, quick. Smart and quick. Because you can't be slow on wordplay. and you can't do it if you're not listening, and you're smart because you can draw elements from different things and present them in one package. Even if it's not like they're people grown, and yeah, there are ones that, but even the ones that make even other players of words grown, it's still the mind, the ears, the mind, and this confidence acting in concert. So that is my argument to women, because they are listening. Even if they're listening just for that, which they probably aren't, but even if they were, that is worth. But my experience, women aren't as down with the play of words as frankly they should be. But that's my nickel. Because we no longer have the penny in Canada. So we shouldn't be saying my 2 cents. And I guess we should be talking nickel loafers now instead of penny loafers. Though you can still name your daughter Penny. Not that you would. So what time is it where you are? Here it's 11:03 Eastern Standard Time. So that's 8:03 Pacific. Chicago, it's 10:03. So that's what? Central? Mountain, it's 9:03. It's already Saturday in half the world. Well, it's been Saturday in half the world for the last, well, Asia, they're 12 hours, so correct me if I'm wrong on some of these, because some places have daylight saving time, some don't. And it's crazy number of hours ahead in Australia and New Zealand, because Australia and New Zealand are like United States and Canada, whereas Australia and the United States are the bigger countries and the more first thought of, especially the United States. And the Canada and the New Zealand get lumped in with our respective neighbors. So Australia, of course, is not as close to Canada is to the as the United States is to Canada. So, but we're still neighbors, and there's some analogous relationships between them, right? Because someone comes on and says, "Oh, talks about the Americans." Well, hey, there's Canadians too. Like, so all this to say, hello, New Zealand. Hello, Australia. Hello, United States. Hello, Canada. London, England, France, Germany, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Finland, Switzerland, Greenland, Iceland, Russia, Poland, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, China, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, Cambodia, Laos, India, Pakistan, Egypt, Myanmar, South Africa, Israel, Palestine. Ooh, controversy. Austria, Turkey, Mexico, Brazil, Venezuela, Argentina, Morocco, Monaco. Wait, is Saudi Arabia? What countries am I missing? Scotland, Wales, Portugal, Spain. I don't even know how many countries I named. And I know I missed a lot. Qatar. Oh. Yes. Oh, I should finish this drawing up and then do some writing because I'm still. Okay, I've already written north of 4,000 words today. I want to hit 5,000 for the second straight day. Yeah, it's not braggadocious, it's just truth. Hey, 2019 and 2020, I've written 9 words each. This is a thing I can do. It takes a lot of discipline to write that much. And yeah, time, but and I know I'm not the first. I know I won't be the last. But I know damn well it's got to be a very small number of people who've even tried, let alone succeeded in writing 1,000,000 words in a year. Hey, we laud people for making $1,000,000 in a year. Why shouldn't we laud people writing 1,000,000 words? Yeah, even if they don't get them published, it's still one hell of an accomplishment. Yeah, you can say it isn't, but facts are facts. Because just do the math. You're looking at, which I've said before, but it bears repeating. Like 20,000 a week. Yeah, it's probably somewhere in 19, but I aim for 20,000 a week in my good weeks. 84,000 a month. And oh yeah, per day it's well, officially it's 2,740, but I call winning 3,000 words. So yeah, I like to round it up. So winning day for me is 3,000 and up. Winning week is 20,000 and up. And winning month is 85,000. Well, 84, but 98,000 in January, 98,000 plus, and 82,000 plus in February. Now I do have another drawing I'd like to do, but I'd rather have the 5,000 words if I can than draw for my project that I'm calling Strup, because it's meant to be like a comic strip, even though I don't draw well enough to do a comic strip. Or write. You suck. You should stop now. So maybe it wasn't the name. Like I said, people were trying me out before. Now they're not. Which is why I haven't been able to get into the double figures even. Also, the whole not announcing, which, oh, wow, 14. Hey, hey. High five. Thank you. Here's my latest Petrie piece. Hey, what? Ah, that was 14. This is current. Oh, bugger. Sorry. I'm still, yeah, okay. I'm still at 6. Sorry. I was excited for nothing. Hey. 6 people having passed through is still better than, well, 5 people having passed through. But I got excited that I'd gone to 14. Oops. Well, imagine if you were broadcasting and you couldn't. But yeah, it's going to take time. Ooh, I got a comment. Uh-oh. Do I want to read it? Well, I don't know if I want to read it, but I'm going to read it. Oh, they have the pro tip. Oh, they have the pro tip. Yeah. Mute. Yeah, okay, it was... It was not the most useful comment. I'll leave it at that. Someone saying hello. Yeah, that's a lighter shade of helpful. Is let's. There, I helped myself moderate. I upvoted. I upvoted my own stream. Is that like liking your own tweets? Oh well. Oh yeah. Download the Haps app. Subscribe to get notified when I go live. And 3, support my work on Haps. Yes, please and thank you much. Yes, please and thank you much. There we go. Hey. Yep. Time to write. Let you see my fingers dance. Let you see my fingers dance, hoping you'll give me the chance that comes with your interactions, as that is key to making a caster better, according to me and my limited experience as a caster, yes. And I well know that so many can't just dig the flow that poets bring, and it doesn't make your heart sing. But you wish, bleh, but you really should. But you really should. But give a try to me, because I bring the poetry that's relatable to all. Now you can say why, oops, what you surely will, that blah blah blah, and okay, I get it. You don't even like the famous work, so why would you ever like even the best good work oh, of a nobody like me? Change that. So yeah, I made a slight change. Now you can say what you surely will, that blah blah blah, and okay, I get it. You don't even like the famous work, so why would you ever like even the best good stuff of a nobody like me? And that's all well and good, and it's understood by all, of course, but that don't mean you can't give me a chance to make your mind dance and your heart but smile or even cry, as I'll be writing verse until the day I die. Or the likely more, until I'm struck but down by some hateful disease, the goodly mind that robs us of our that robs us of, ah, that robs us of our everything good. An actual and even past the day of death indeed, who's to say I will not be an actual ghostly writer? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there but yet, like how the kids but ask their parents, only not so annoyingly, since I'm doing it poetically as well as this. I'm not asking one such tedious question when it's asked by children. But it is totally fine, of course, as part of a poem. Ooh, my phone is hot. Hmm. And the answer is, but no, I'm not. But dare I say it, I have the time to write and rhyme until I harvest the fifth good field. Yeah. Yeah, I'm as close as that, so while not lickety split, I should feel like shit if I can't rhyme enough in the time that I have left. And right, of course, because not all the words are on that side, for some are on the right, as in what direction I pull them from. Oh, what is your problem? Okay, see, yesterday, last couple of days, having it in portrait was fine. Today it's in portrait, and it's not, the direction is screwy. So either it's my phone or one of their tweaks. I'll have to try the landscape, but come on, don't make changes, but not all changes are good. And I gotta say, this one's not good because I didn't have to move Move anything. It made sense, but now it doesn't make sense. So bad. Bad Haps. Bad. And when am I going to get a Hap staffer to pass through and say hello, or, you know? October 20th. But not. Yeah. October's my birthday. Hmm. Moving right along. And I handled it well, I think, as neither should be upset with me. But moving right along. Oh, I get back to writing because I ain't want. Okay, I'm gonna change that from want to wanting. So the initial impulse was want. I get back to writing because I ain't wanting no political shite between left and right, though you can surely guess upon which blank side, upon which side oh, that works. Upon which side I stand. Upon which blank side I stand. Upon which side I stand. No, I didn't use no adjective there, like good, of course, to describe the sides. For obvious reasons, but that's political, eh? And I've already dipped enough toes of mine into those waters. So let's talk sports. So let's talk sports or movies and TV. Those are easier topics, as many would agree. Or even foods. Or even food, because we all need to eat, whatever it is we do, and however much as well. There we go. According to that math, I've now written 5,106 words. This is the fourth most total in a single day. But I'm going to continue. Because I can. And I haven't heard, oops. And I haven't yet heard the sound. Yeah, 5 good fields. And again, the field is 1,000 words. So, yeah, 5,000 words. Come on. Oh. According to my latest count, I've harvested, but yes, I have 5 good fields, which means that I can stop and rest my fingers and talk for however long or much I will cast tonight, as the phone will sing and sing but soon. So shouldn't I quit while I'm ahead and not behind? Hmm. How many? Oh, 10. Oh, 10. Yes. Double figures. But 10 is not as good as 14, but it's better than 9, so shut up and write. Or at least do another count. Do another count. Make a little joy. Get down tonight. Weird. 5160. Hmm. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this. Certainly didn't need to hit 5,000, 5,160 words today. Or harvest. But these big over days help on the days where I won't be able to harvest so much. Hmm. Oh. So what's your nightmare? I've asked about your dream. What's your nightmare? Oh. You're living it now by listening to me. Well, I'm sorry to be your nightmare. Okay, obviously I'm going to have to do landscape since I did portrait this time. And okay, see, you change the orientation somehow, or it's my phone, which isn't not locked for some reason. So I don't think is the case. So, but at least you got to see, right? Peach number 288. Oh, now you're gonna play games and not. Now, what I'm hoping is that there'll come a day. Ooh, echo, 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 echo. See, this should be, according to how it was yesterday, this should be ah. See, the way this was yesterday, this would have been the perfect angle. But yes, Haps, this is me spanking you outside the pants. We're changing the orientation with your update. Bad Haps. Go to your room. Yeah, because it was fine like this on portrait last night. Oh, 16. Yes. Hello. 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 So, who's going to be here for when I read? Uh, what? Sunday? Yeah. I'll read part of or all of a shorts, one of my very shorts. Yeah, I'll read one of my very short stories on Sunday. So I guess I won't write during that stream on Sunday because for the rest of the week, the writing week, which 1 to 7, 8 to 14, 15 to 21, 22 to 28, and then the extra days are a small week. I don't need to write 5,000 words a day, though. That would definitely help. I'll be good with even 2,000 a day for the next 2 days, but I'll probably get 3,000 each. Anyway, so yeah, Sunday. And let's see, judging. Yes, the fourth quarter has the most words written this week, which is a thing that I'm maintaining. See, now this should be, see, yesterday this would have been the perfect, it would have been horizontal, but now it's, so they did something, you did something, Haps. So again, I spank you. I spank you. I spank you. I spank you. Um, bad apps. So what else? Am I done yet? That is a good question. Do you want me to be done? Comment if you want me to be done. He says, knowing that the rarity of comments gives him a good chance that no one's going to comment. Oh yeah, I did this drawing. And if you did comment, I might use it as an excuse to stay on a little longer. Like, yeah, I'm going to leave no later than 2 hours. And I'm less than 10 minutes away from that. So that will take me past midnight. And I turn into a pumpkin. A magic pumpkin, but still a pumpkin. Yes, I'm not actually human. I am a magic pumpkin. Yep. No, I didn't meet Linus. But I have met Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Pumpkin Man, does whatever a pumpkin can. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Actually, I could. Though, I can't live stream on YouTube anyway, so... And mine was Pumpkin Man, not that other guy. Well, Disney is reputed to have attack lawyers, so Disney attacks nobody creator for 27 seconds of bad singing of the 1960s Spider-Man theme song, replacing Spider-Man with Pumpkin Man. What are the odds of that? Like, as if Disney would pay any attention to me. And then they do. Oh no. And I'm sent to prison for 100 years. Okay, now that's better. Okay, now that's better. The looking at this, it's at least semi-straight, semi-horizontal. Yeah, clearly I'm gonna have to mess around and, well, I'm gonna have to try it in landscape. Bad haps. 2023, that's when finally someone from Haps passes through one of my broadcasts, at which point I'll have 200 people actually. Well, all things considered, if some of that 200 are dropping coins, and you do, and also again, come for a certain number of days, and from that point on, it's 50 coins a day just for checking in. And then if you yak like me in the comments, comment, Every 100 or so, every 100 comments, you get what, 100 coins, and yeah, people can buy coins. I haven't yet, but some people do, and you broadcast once a week. Boom, that's 500 coins, and there's challenges. So, hey, it's okay to drop coins. Even 150 coins. Yeah, it's what, 15 cents, but in 300 years. Oh, yeah, I won't be alive in 300 years. God, would you want to live forever? Or would you want to live for 1,000 years? If I had the health and the financial wherewithal for however long that'll be the thing that it is now, though that'll be until long after our lives, presumably. Yeah, if I could create and, we weren't about to be singularity by the robots or about to get the Earth destroyed. Yeah, I'd want to live. Well, could anyone live forever? Like, forever that's a long time. And at some point, the sun's gonna go boom. But yeah, live 1,000 years if I could live as I'm living now. Yeah, I know, but I don't have a girlfriend, and they've been few and far between. So I don't have that one great love. Married for 50 plus years. No, that's never been me, and yeah, it never will be. So yeah, if I had my health, was able to afford, and life didn't get turned to shite for all the ways that it could, I'd be good with that. You know, as long as my head doesn't turn to mush, well, my brain. Why not? I mean, I'm hopeful that we'll one day have okay technology like Star Trek, teleportation, starships that fly at the crazy speeds they fly. The size of those ships, oh my! Like Enterprise is not a small ship. Um, no, getting to that point. That's how many dozens of years from where we are now? Hundreds. Um, but that we're gonna get some technology boosts ahead, like we did. Well, from the what, 1800s to the early 20th century. Well, to the end of the 20th century, there was a heck of a lot of went from point A to point F. So yeah. Hello. Yeah, I'm not dressed so slubbily. So if I was broadcasting from my laptop, I'd have it pointed at me. Oh, you didn't see my face. You saw my toque? Oh, yeah. It's the Sentient Toque broadcast. Oh, two Past midnight. I am now a pumpkin. I am a magic pumpkin. Well, I'm Charles Petrie. You're not. Even though they're no longer called Letty's Little Drawer, I'm still Letty's Little Drawer. He's still my boss. I'm not a sentient pumpkin or an iguana wearing a human suit. I'm just me. And I'll be back. Surely tomorrow. Be well, be safe. Take care. Okay, we've got to get back into the broadcast.